Colonel Greene, welcome.
Thank you, sir. It's a privilege to be able to speak to you gentlemen, ladies, on this committee when you consider this bill, Educational Bill 3407. I just want to, my day starts early in the morning, but I drove a long way to get here, so just bear with me for a few minutes, please. I would like to express to you that Eagle Military Academy has been in existence now for 10 years. And for the last 10 years, I have been fighting this struggle to try to get some help from the state of South Carolina for our young men. I particularly work with kids who, I like to think of our school as, we give hope to the hopeless. We get a lot of the kids we get the ones that are rejected, that have been kicked out of school, kids who have behavior problems, young people who have, for whatever reason, the traditional education system didn't work for them, and as a result, their parents usually come to me as a last resort. They come to me because they're desperate. What I'm finding is a lot of the young men that come to me, we're finding that they are limited in the number of credits they have. I have kids coming to my school who are labeled as 11th graders with only 2 credits or 3 credits. And this is unconscionable to me because that is giving kids false hope. And we're giving kids certificates when they need high school diplomas. And my thing is, I have a lot of young people, and I wish I could have brought those kids with me today. We have a new student now that's coming into the school, a new type of student. These are kids who have dropped out of school, who might be 17, 18 years old, who want to go in the United States military and serve their country, but they're finding out that, guess what? I don't have a high school diploma. Well, I'm going to go down here and get a GED. Guess what? The military no longer takes GEDs, and I don't see them taking a GED in the foreseeable future. I believe our school is a viable resource for our community. I feel like our school has been like an unwanted stepchild, but in private, many of my colleagues who are in the public school system, including principals and teachers, privately call me and say, I'm sending somebody to you, because they know that we get results and we help the kids. And that's really what this ought to be about. I want to say something to this committee, and I want to say something to everybody in this room. I believe everybody here really cares about children and are passionate for doing what's best for our kids. Now, I've been running this school for 10 years, and I have invited the previous Secretary of Education to come down and see this program, and I've extended an olive branch to say, look, we need to work together, not be at odds, because we're losing too many of our young people. And year after year, I come to Columbia to these meetings, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't care about our young people in this state. And year after year, I hear excuses as to why we're delaying moving forward with giving parents an option. You know, a lot of the parents that come to me are single mothers that got boys out of control. And we get them in control. We have an individualized education system that helps kids. When they come in, we give them a diagnostic test, figure out where they are. And by the way, I welcome any accountability you want to set up. If you want to come in and inspect our school, you want to come in and test our kids, come on. We take the Stafford Achievement Test every year, and I tried to convince Senator Grooms, and he said he was going to look into it. I don't have a problem taking the state standardized test as a headmaster. I say, bring it on. We'll take your test. We'll have whatever accountability you want. Most of my teachers are retired military, people with master degrees, or people with bachelor degrees who have background in education or background in science and mathematics. And they do a great job teaching the kids. One of the things I want to say is we're filling in gaps and cracks, kids that are falling through the cracks, and we're being successful at it. And what we need the ability for our parents, the ones that can't afford to send their kids to the school, the single mom who's out there struggling, working at Walmart or working cleaning floors, who has one particular Hispanic lady had her son, and he had been kicked out of school. He kept skipping school, leaving home, just doing everything he could to disrupt the school. The school couldn't control him, and the mother didn't have any options. She came to us, and do you know it only costs $5,500 a year to go to my school? $5,500 a year. And when I sit back and I listen to all the money that I'm hearing, these figures, for $5,500 a year, a tax credit. We're not even asking for we're not even asking for money. Just give a parent a chance to do what's best for their child. Who knows better what's best for a child than the parent? When did the government get to the place where we know more than what's needed for a kid, more so than a parent? You know, the definition of madness is to continue to do the same thing the same way. You're going to get the same results. And, you know, I would ask this committee to step up to the plate and truly be leaders and make a decision, because it's going to take real leadership to make a change in education in our state, and it will be better for public education, and it'll be better for the private sector. And I don't see why in the world anybody would go against this. There are too many kids falling through the gaps. We still have a high dropout rate in our state. We still have kids that are dropping out of school. I've got 10 years of statistics that I can provide anybody that wants to look at in this committee and show you the success. I can provide you with testimonies of parents, and if you want, I can bring them here. I load up a bus so you can hear the difference that we've made. A lot of the kids that come to me, they're discouraged because they're behind academically. And so we have school on Saturday from 8 to 12. We have after-school study hall Mondays, Tuesdays. Tuesday is English. Thursday is social studies, and math and science is from 8 to 12 on Saturday, along with discipline, of course, for individuals who won't do their homework. I would like to plead with you to give some help. Our school is struggling, especially since this economy has been hit. Okay, most of my teachers not getting paid much at all, and we're doing the best we can with very little. But we really need some help. And I believe that if this committee doesn't soon step up to the plate, a lot of those 300 schools, sir, that are helping these kids, that are helping kids like I'm helping, they're going to vanish away. And then what are those parents going to do? I thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, Colonel Greene. Thank you for making the trip up.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.